Welcome to e-Semplice, where music theory is simplified. This video is a grade 3 music theory video on notes and rest grouping. To aid comprehension, see our videos on simple time, notes and rest grouping, and also our video on compound time, notes and rest grouping. We shall consider examination questions from Muson exam, November 2021, Muson exam, May 2022, Muson exam, November 2022, and ABRSM exam 2018A. The first question is from Muson exam, November 2021. Rewrite the following with the notes correctly grouped or binned. I'll take a look at the question. The time signature is common time, which is 4/4 time. So let's start by putting the key signature, the time signature, which is 4/4. As standard practice, always sketch the outlook of the time signature you are about to work with, because it will serve as a guide. Now, the initial outlook of 4/4 is this: 4 main beats, and each main beat is a crochet. And remember, for quadruples, there is a middle to the bar. So whatever you are doing in grouping these notes, ensure you do not block the middle of the bar with either a rest or a beam. It will really aid your comprehension if you can see our previous videos on simple time and compound time, notes and rest groupings. Now for a start, let's work. Remember, the rule is complete one beat before the next beat. So beat 1, looking at the initial outlook, beat 1 is a crochet. So from the notes above, which notes are you going to put together to form a crochet? So look for the first crochet from the above notes and group them together. From the above, the first, second and third notes will form a crochet. So that's beat 1. Let's move to beat 2, which is another crochet. Let's form beat 2. The next crochet will be the 2 quivers, but you beam them together. Let's move to beat 3. Now, which of these notes will you group together to form the third crochet? The quiver rest and 2 semi-quivers will form another crochet, the third beat. Now beat 4. Two semi-quivers and 4 demi-semi-quivers will form beat 4. The total of all those notes should be a crochet, which is the fourth beat, beat 4. The bar line. Start from beat 1 again. Put the notes together to form crochet 1, the first beat. You'll have that. A quiver and 4 demi semi-quivers will form beat 1. Beat 2, the quiver, semi-quiver rest, and 1 semi-quiver will form beat 2. The total of that should be a crochet. Beat 3, beat 4, so with these we have grouped the notes correctly. Let's move to another question. This question is from Muson Exam May 2022. Rewrite the following melody with the notes correctly grouped or beamed. The time signature is 4/4 and the initial outlook is displayed already. So as a guide, follow the initial outlook bit by bit. Let's add the time signature. Now beat 1 should be a crochet. So that's beat 1, but it has a dot. The dot and the next note should form beat 2. Now 3 and 4 all beamed together after half of the bar. Let's move to the next bar. The second note in this bar is a crochet, so you cannot divide that. So it's better you consider beaming or grouping the notes using half of the bar. So beats 1 and 2 should be on this side of the bar. Then beats 3 and 4 will be on the other side of the bar after the middle of the bar. So this is the correct way to group that bar. Anything short of this is wrong. The middle of the bar is open, as you can see. Beats 1 and 2 on one part of the bar. After the middle of the bar, beats 3 and 4. Let's proceed to the next bar and the last bar in this question. As usual, because of the second note, which is a crochet, we'll have to beam 1 and 2 together since it can't be split. So beats 1 and 2 should form a meaning 2 crochets, a total of 2 crochets. So that's beats 1 and 2. And after the middle of the bar, beats 3 and beat 4. Since a crochet cannot be beamed because it has no flag or tail, so it stands alone as beat 4. Next question from Muson Exam November 2022. rewrite the following with the notes correctly grouped or binned. This is a 2/4 time and the initial outlook is shown already. Let's add the time signature and look at bit 1. Bit 1 should form a crochet. So how many of those notes can you put together to form the first bit of the bar? The total of this is a crochet. So bit 2, that's the correct way to beam that bar. Bar line, next bar, bit 1 is alone, a crochet. Now let's look for bit 2. A total of this will form another crochet for bit 2. Bar line, next bar, bit 1, that's a crochet. Bit 2 should form another crochet. That's another crochet. Bar line, bit 1, that's a crochet. Bit 2, another crochet. Now the notes are correctly grouped according to the time signature. This question is from ABRSM 2018A. Add the correct rest or rests at the places marked asterisks in these two melodies to make each bar complete. The first melody is in 9/8 time. Let's sketch the initial outlook. Nine eight is a compound triple with 3 main beats. Each main beat is a dotted crochet. So please bear that in mind as you walk with the melody below. Use this as your guide. Let's go to the melody. The first beat is complete. The second beat is empty. And we need to use a rest to fill in that blank. From the initial outlook, the second beat is rather a dotted crochet, and the appropriate rest to use is a dotted crochet rest. As an alternative, you can use a crochet rest and a quiver rest also. Now bit 3 is already there. Let's move to bar 2. The first bit is not complete. Let's complete the first bit. The first bit should be a dotted crochet, but we only have a quiver. So let's balance that bit by adding a quiver rest and another quiver rest. Beats 2 and 3 are already there. Let's move to the last bar of the first melody. That is beat 1, and it is not complete. The appropriate rest to use to complete bit 1 is a semi-quiver rest. The total of that forms a dotted crochet bit. Bits 2 and 3 are already here. Let's look at the second melody. The second melody is in 3/4 time. So I'll start by sketching the initial outlook of 3/4 time as a guide. Let's walk through the melody. Bit 1 is here. Bit 2 is here, but bit 3 is incomplete. Bit 3 should be a crochet bit, but we only have a semi-quiver note there. Never you use a dotted rest in simple time. Rather, remember one of the rules of grouping, which says each part of the bit should be completed before the next part of the bit. 3/4 is a simple time signature. Each main bit divides into 2. So the first part is a quiver bit, the second part is a quiver bit. So let's balance the first part of the bit by adding a semi-quiver rest, because that will complete the first part of the bit, which is a quiver bit. Then we can now balance the second part of bit 3 with a quiver rest. That's the best approach. Anything short of this is wrong. Let's move to the last bar in this melody. Bit 1 is there. Bit 2 can only be shown using a crochet rest. Bit 3, another crochet rest. Best of luck in your examination. To receive notifications of new videos, hit the notification button and subscribe to e-Semplice YouTube channel. Many thanks for watching.